Hello and welcome back to Shelf Centered. I am not going to do my usual spiel. Anyway, I'm not even monetizing this video in any way, but I did want to give my 2 cents. I do the top shelf news, and I've been silent this last week. I've been a little slow of late, but I didn't even post a video this last week. I've been reeling, as a lot of the community, the BookTube community, has been over these allegations brought about by Naomi King against Daniel Greene. I will have, well, as much as is out there and hasn't been taken down in the description below, which a lot has been taken down now. It's been a back and forth, and you saw communities taking sides. I saw some horrendous comments against Daniel Greene on his channel, on his latest video, before he'd posted anything. On the video that he posted, just kind of saying, hey, I will provide receipts, just give me some time. And then you have it the other way around, some horrendous treatment of people saying they believed an alleged victim. And so it's been a struggle, and I guess I felt the need to finally, I've shot 2 videos, frankly, about this, trying to put a lawyer's perspective out there, trying to go. My main point in those videos, which obviously I'm not posting anymore, they're completely old news. I just couldn't even get to post them. Part of it is I feel like I think I had the time, I just couldn't get myself to do it. It just felt like it was improper, and now I'm actually very glad that I didn't. I don't think actually I was too much against Daniel, because I think he's been fully vindicated, or at least very much vindicated, as much as these things can be. So essentially, Daniel Greene it was alleged by Naomi King that he had committed essentially assault SA against them. And Naomi King seemed to have provided a lot of receipts on it, and it was shocking, and no one wanted to believe this. Again, Daniel Greene's been a huge part of the community, brought a lot of people to reading, so it's been kind of a crazy thing right now to go back and forth, but then it's gone back and forth. And so Daniel Greene posted a couple videos, one finally putting his side of the story up. And so again, I'm glad that I didn't actually post things too prematurely, which I kind of was worried about. And again, why I think I just in the end didn't do it. I don't honestly know. I just couldn't get myself to sit down and just do it and get it up there. Again, I think a lot of people got a lot of views and stuff from it, but I don't think it was worth it, to be honest. So Naomi King posted a video providing a lot of what seemed like pretty good evidence, a demand letter, all these things that Daniel Greene had committed these acts. And Daniel Greene shot back with a very short, about a 1-minute video saying, I deny these things and I have proof, and he's just getting those together. And then it went back to Naomi King, posted another video. I actually didn't catch it before it was taken down, but then she posted yet another one right after Daniel Greene put his evidence forward, and it seemed quite compelling, and using a lot of the same text messages that Naomi King even used. And so then Naomi King put up their own apology video, saying, apologizing to Daniel Greene and saying the worst thing is really just what I've done to SA victims by bringing these essentially false allegations. What it seemed like. I want to be clear, these are my opinions, obviously. So just because I made a comment on Twitter, I did want to, Daniel Greene actually really requested anyone who said something to kind of clarify to their audience, and that's what I wanted to do here. But I am glad I don't have to clarify too much. My videos that I did film, I was trying to walk the line trying to be a lawyer about it, just trying to have a lawyer's perspective on, I firmly believe as human beings we can do 2 things at one time, right? And so we can both believe an alleged victim and understand them give them compassion, give them support, while also allowing due process to run its course. And a lot of people, like I said in the beginning of this video, jumped to a side, ran straight to a side, and essentially the other side was the worst ever and the devil incarnate. And I just feel like I hate that. I know it's our political climate, but I hate that reaction to so many things that we have. And again, when just even a little bit of just patience can, see things come to light. And you've seen, I mean, some of the things where Daniel Greene's close friends had some severe videos against him, and then I've had to walk it back, and I appreciated that. And I've commented, like Jackson Dickert, I did appreciate his, taking back what he said, and now that he's seen more of the truth. And now this is what again, I could post the video if you really want to see it. Again, both versions. One, I just felt like I was being too neutral, and one, I was being too, I think, I'm not sure what I was being. I was trying to just walk this line that's very hard in with the commentary that we were seeing around, and maybe I'm a coward anyway, but I really just felt just not good about posting right away. I did make a Twitter/X comment that got a lot of views, that essentially I just I quote tweeted somebody posting that Reddit article about Daniel Greene, and then kind of said, I believe an innocent until proven guilty. I believe Naomi King. I'm still reeling about this. I said I thought Naomi put a lot of evidence there, and I believe Naomi. I don't know how much I'd change that, frankly, because if an alleged victim comes forward, I think it's important to believe him, like I said, but allow due process. And so that's what a lot of my video was about. I have literally pages that I was trying to, I don't outline my videos very much, but this was one I felt like I needed to literally outline and put this together. And then I even went into just, some of the legal ramifications, both criminally and civilly, and why traditionally these types of cases are they're typically not a great outcome for the victim, if there is a victim, right? And that's what the problem is here, is that, and I think, again, Naomi King said it best, is what this did to other victims. That's the worst part, frankly, is just what this does about other victims coming, like actual victims coming forward. And then there's this extra video that comes out, and she just put out another video about another allegation against Daniel Greene from someone that he knew in college, which first of all seems to be going back a ways, but the way that it's presented is that, I saw a lot of those same things in Daniel Greene when I was dating him, and therefore I feel vindicated at this point. But there's a lot of giggling through it. And it's just hard to take, and this is again exactly the point of why false allegations are so bad, is because, and I feel horrendous about this, because I want to believe an alleged victim, to begin, at least to the extent to see it through some truth-finding exercise in some way. And it just seems, all I can see from this new video is that Naomi King really needs some professional help. And it's obsessive at this point. And again, maybe I'm jumping the gun. It's always hard to say, but these are one of those, again, we've now been through a lot of this, and I'm trying to get up to speed and allow for people to be human and have their faults. And so this is one of those where this is a struggle. This has been such a terrible experience for Daniel Greene, for Naomi King even, and for the whole community. And just the worst has come out, and I hate to see that. I hate to see all this vitriol, because it really is a great community. I love this community. I love the people that I've been able to share wonderful, emotional books with. And I was devastated to see one of my heroes, Daniel Greene. he's one of the two, Mike, a book review being the other, that got me doing this myself, thinking, hey, this is so cool. I want to be part of that community in an even bigger way than just commenting. And I think that's part of too why I was so devastated and just so crushed. But I just hope that there can be recovery, that lawsuits don't need to be filed to ruin people's lives more. But at the same time, I don't blame these for, sometimes that's the only way. I will say, in my experience, that's again what I talked about in my video, is that on one hand, victims cannot be proven true in court, even though it did happen. And then on the other hand, people who are just gaming the system and using the system and want to see people burn and suffer can absolutely make people's lives miserable. The system allows for that too, and it is sad. It's not a perfect system by any means, and again, airing it out, I can't even imagine just to see Kayla struggling with what she's had to go through, and people just blaming her for her part in staying with Daniel. I mean, sticking with somebody who's, it sounds like they've gone through a lot. In, again, the one allegation that seems to be true, which is that he cheated on her, but that he's been working on that. And again, people are human. I don't think we remember that on the internet, and I wish we would. I hope we can. I do apologize to Daniel for anything that my post did to make his life worse. And I'm still sorry for Naomi King. I firmly believe they need some kind of professional help. I think we all do, frankly. I see a therapist. I don't see anything wrong with seeing a therapist. I think you're a better person for knowing yourself better and seeing someone professionally. I cannot recommend it enough. You do not know yourself as well as you think you do until you've analyzed those things, or if you do have trauma, which most people do. If you do not address it, your body will continually fight, flight, or freeze when those things are triggered, and you will constantly have those reactions unless you analyze and make something of it, and face it and move on. And we can all use that, frankly. So anyway, this is my 2 cents. I'm sorry, and at this point it just seems voyeuristic, and I hate that too. But I did feel the need to, again, respect those involved and make a video. I do actually I have at least 2 other videos that I've filmed and just need to be edited, but I could not I just felt like I needed to address this first before moving on, because it was such a big deal and just kind of overtook my life. I just feel horrible about this whole situation and wanted to be clear on it. Please let me know, again, what your thoughts are, where I'm wrong. I want to grow and learn together with you. And again, these new allegations, I have a hard time trusting him at this point. That's just where we're at. I wish you all the best. I hope we can all get through this, get back to the fun of BookTube. I really do wish you all the best. I hope you find all the greatest things. And again, that's why reading is just so important, is we can connect to something bigger, and I really feel like form our own thoughts and morals through being pressed and challenged on things. So anyway, we'll catch you next time. Bye.